All right, St. Louis. No need to say goodbye, St. Louis. It's time to go to school, St. Louis, this morning. First of all, I'd like to say good morning. St. Louis, I know many of you, as well as myself, know quite a few brothers and sisters that are no longer here, dwelling on the face of this earth as we are dwelling. Many of them have been shot and killed. Many of them have died of various diseases. Many of them were born still dead. Many of them are currently sick now. It makes no difference what color you are. You could be black, white, green, or polka dot. But most of us, if not most of us, but all of us know of someone that is no longer here. We must begin to understand why we are living in the manner in which we're living. Why is it that we can't see what is out there to see? But what we must also understand is, as we look through what we call our eyes to see what we see, depending on the strength of the mind is going to determine your observation. If your mind is not strong, you're only going to see through the glass darkly. And as a result, you're going to be able to be manipulated because you can't see what's looking at you. In other words, darkness have literally permeated throughout the land and divided the land. But yet the land is past, present, and future. But yet you never knew it because you never turned on your internal light. Unfortunately, back in the day, when they were able to establish in the 1800s that they can come up with filaments that are inside the light bulb, those little filaments, little wires that you see in the early or late 1800s, they came up with ways of lighting up the place in which they lived. And as a result, they made plenty of money off of just inventing the light. They focused so much on the external, but never came to the realization of what was needed to be invented. And that is for the mind to reach a higher level of awareness, which would ultimately bring the light. But yet they chose the external light, which many of us are currently using today. You must begin to understand that you're not moving as you move. You're not walking as you walk. You're not talking as you talk. Your mind consists of trillions of cells, and unfortunately, they haven't yet evolved to be able to tell you or show you what you have not yet been able to see. Based upon our inability to understand the truth, the mind has unfortunately chased after things that were untrue. But yet, it all appear to be true because the mind is decaying every day. So as a result, you have not enough power to be able to see what's been pulling the strings. The time is not tomorrow. The time is today for us to say all or nothing. Because if we don't, all will remain the same. And I'll be damned if I don't work diligently, faithfully, hard to understand what I never understood. The time is not tomorrow. The time is today for us to take that high mountain. And once we get there, as you climb, not as you think you're climbing, but you're climbing in mind. And as a result, your internal light is illuminating a perfect sound. And once you get on that high mountain, your light will allow you to understand that you have been set free. The time is not tomorrow. St. Louis, Chi-Town, New York, the Bahamas, Oregon, Florida, Alabama, and Georgia. It's our time. We must work to stop the murders, the rapes, the pillage, the crime. We must work to bring the internal light and shut off the external light. And as a result of bringing the internal light and shutting off the external light, we will shine for the first time. May God bless you all. And remember, the time is not tomorrow. The time is today. Trust me, I don't play the radio. And more importantly, I'm fearless. Trust me. You ain't seen that yet. God God bless. Come on now, St. Louis. It's our time. Take that mountain. Do this thing. Let's do this thing, St. Louis. It's our time. God bless.